So, hello and welcome to the Turn 5 podcast, where at long last we can once again say it's race week.
Thank God.
Finally.
Formula One is back, which means I'll claim my Twitter feed from NASCAR, because that's all I've been seeing today.
I just don't use Twitter in the off season. I'm not gonna lie. I get like the odd notification from like, Will Buxton posted, and I'm like, okay.
I get
Close
that
notification.
From the Turn 5.
Yeah.
I get that from the Turn 5 account.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Every
always
now
Will
and then-
Buxton as well.
Every now and then it's either like a Will Buxton or a random
Karun
F1
Chandok.
Twitter account. Or Karun Chandok. It's just every now and then I'm like, okay.
I get F1 media notifications on my main account
Yeah,
because I want to know when tracks get their contracts extended. Once in a blue moon.
but yeah, anyway, in this week's episode, we will be doing the season predictions as well as predictions for the Bahrain Grand Prix, which is on a Saturday, must remind you. And we have a new segment, but more on that. We get to it. Let's get straight into things. Pre-season testing was last week. Did any of you watch any of it?
Actually,
No.
yeah.
No.
I did. And on both days I watched it, about 20 minutes after I tuned in, red flag, drain cover.
Yeah, the most unreliable thing in pre-season testing wasn't a car, it was Turn 11.
Yeah. I mean, okay, in fairness, when the circuits were built and designed, they weren't designed around the fact that the cars would be using ground effect. Which is why we're having the issues we're having more frequently, because this is, I won't say new technology, but this is revived technology and has improved significantly since it was in the 80s, but also most of the circuits we are racing at were not built when ground effect was last used on Formula One cars.
Yeah.
So this is why we're seeing the issues. It's obviously a pain. It's not ideal. But in fairness, they did sort it out and adjust things accordingly. So lunch break was
we still
moved.
we still got the same amount of running.
Yeah.
I just find it really funny that of all the things that could go wrong, it wasn't a car breaking down, it wasn't someone losing it and having a crash. It was a drain cover that caused the majority of the red flags.
Yeah, we had a couple of reliability issues. I think Alex Albon in the Williams had an engine issue. I think it was a fuel pump, they said. Which is quite common in pre-season, actually. A fuel pump issue. I'm trying to think who else caused a red flag, but nothing immediately springs to mind. But that's because I slept. So... But no, it was a lot smoother in terms of people being able to do their run plans than previous years.
So I'm looking forward to 2026, new power units, new regulations. That's when pre-season testing is going to be a brilliant watch.
Yeah, that's when pre-season testing is going to be red flag, and then half an hour recovering the vehicle, and then 5 minutes of green flag, and then red flag. Another half an hour recovering the vehicle.
From what I understand, 2014's pre-season testing was a clusterfuck.
Yeah, the introduction of the turbo hybrids. Yeah, that was not pretty.
And this is the first time we're getting new power units since then, so it's going to be a good laugh. But yeah, so testing was over, and it's race week. But before we get to that, season prediction time. So we will start off with everyone's Constructors' Championship, and then we'll go to the Drivers' Championship. Ben, would you like to start? Give us your Constructors from bottom to top.
From 10th to 1st?
Aye.
Right, so in 10th place, I don't believe they're finished there at all. But the fact they're going from testing being the worst car possible, I'm putting them there, and that's Alpine. Then we have Haas, Sauber, Williams, V-Carb, or whatever the fuck you want to call them.
V-Carb, we'll just stick with that.
I've just
Aston.
written Toro because I give it.
All right,
Yeah.
Crofty.
That's completely fair. Then we have Aston, Mercedes, McLaren, Ferrari, Red Bull.
Nia?
Okay, so am I going from 10th to first again?
Yes.
Haas, Toro, Sauber, Williams, Alpine, Aston Martin, McLaren, Mercedes, Ferrari, Red Bull.
Richard?
I'm definitely not frantically filling in the last four.
That's what I'm doing with the drivers. I had to write it down before I forgot.
Oh, I've literally filled in one driver so far, and that's P20, and you all know who it is. Okay, so I've gone.
P1.
Oh, I haven't. I could do that one, but I haven't done it yet. I'm missing two teams.
Okay, I'll go then, if you're
Yeah.
not ready.
Yeah, please. I'm
For once
having.
it's
Oh,
not me.
kick! Oh my god, yeah, kick.
For once, it's not me. I'm almost done.
And
So-
wait, who's the last team?
Williams.
No, I got them.
Red Bull, Ferrari, Mercedes, McLaren, Aston, Alpine,
Aston.
Williams.
Aston. How could I
So
forget
I've
Daddy's
in
cash?
10th, I've got Haas, 9th Williams, 8th Kick Sauber, 7th Alpine, 6th RB, 5th Aston, 4th McLaren, 3rd Mercedes, 2nd Ferrari, and 1st Red Bull.
Okay, I've got 10th to 1st. Haas, Williams, Alpine, Kick, V-Carb, Aston Martin, Mercedes, McLaren, Ferrari, Red Bull.
See, I can understand why you might put McLaren ahead of Mercedes, but I think they were hiding a lot in testing.
I'm just praying McLaren's mid-season development goes as well as last year's does. So,
Yeah, that's
because that went from a literal tractor to the second fastest car on the circuit. So if we can go from second fastest, you know, the sky's the limit. Well, Red Bull's the limit.
Yeah, but Mercedes have to watch out for Lewis stalking the car and
This
taking
is true.
photos of it and all, so
Immediately sending it to the Ferrari
Yeah.
WhatsApp.
they'll be distracted.
Yeah, Mercedes will be too busy watching themselves to watch where they're going.
Yeah.
Is everyone ready for their drivers?
Hang on.
No.
I got three more.
Oh God.
Ben, are you ready for your drivers?
Am I ready? Yeah.
Yeah. From 20 to 1.
I believe I'm about to say in 20th place because the car is that shite. Esteban Ocon.
No!
Whoa! Man's
So
gone
Ben's-
rogue.
Yeah.
Will he finish there? Absolutely not. But it's funny because the team's shit. So enjoy. 19th, Kevin Magnussen, and then Pierre Gasly 18th, 17th Hulkenberg, 16th Zhou, 15th Logan, absolute ball in this year.
Apparently so, yeah.
14th Bottas, 13th Albon, 12th Lance Stroll, 11th Yuki Tsunoda, 10th Danny Ricciardo, 9th Fernando Alonso, 8th Lewis Hamilton, 7th Oscar Piastri, 6th George Russell, 5th Lando Norris, 4th Carlos Sainz, 3rd Sergio Perez, 2nd Leclerc, and Verstappen inevitably wins again.
Yeah. But if it's anything like the Red Bull of old, he gets 4 world championships and then has it. So we don't have long to go of the domination.
4 world championships and then a regulation change.
Exactly. Doesn't that actually perfectly line up as well?
Well, he's what? On 3 at the minute, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, so we're a
No.
season short.
Yeah.
Ah,
So this will be 4, and then he'll have won his 5th if everything goes to plan, and then we'll be.
Then we'll get a regulation change.
Then we can enjoy F1 again.
Exactly. So
I
I'm also
They probably
ready.
just turn up in 2026 just to piss us all off again.
Yeah, I'm ready to go. So I've got 20th Sargent, 19th Hulkenberg, 18th Magnussen, 17th Albon, 16th Joe, 15th Bottas, 14th Ocon, 13th Sonoda, 12th Gasly, 11th Stroll, 10th Ricardo, 9th Piastri, 8th Alonso, 7th Norris, 6th Russell, 5th Hamilton, 4th Carlos Sainz, 3rd Perez, 2nd Leclerc, and obviously Verstappen to win the championship. Nia, you said you only 3 to go. You must be done.
I am just changing someone's space and trying to remember how to spell Joe's first name.
Just
You just
put
say Joe.
ZHO. Yeah,
I'm writing
I've-
their full names.
I just wrote the short code to make
G-
it easier.
GUANYU.
Why you? Yeah,
Guan
Got it.
unusual.
Or Joe Guan Yu.
Joe Gagnon. Okay. 20th Sargent, and Hulkenberg, then Magnussen, Sonoda, Albon, Joe, Bottas, Ocon, Ricardo, Stroll, Gasly, Alonso, Piastri, Perez, Norris, Hamilton, Russell, Leclerc, Sainz, Verstappen.
Well, Sainz to beat Leclerc.
Go out with a bang.
No, see, sadly, you done that so quickly, I wasn't able to tally up if it made sense with your constructors championship.
Do you want me to go for it again slowly? Because I've realised.
Yes, please.
Please.
Okay. So it makes a bit of sense at the top, then it completely messes up at the bottom because I forgot where I'd put them. So, 20th Sargent, 19th Hulkenberg, 18th Magnussen, 17th Sonoda, 16th Albon, 15th Joe, 14th Bottas, 13th Ocon, 12th Ricardo, 11th Stroll, 10th Gasly, 9th Alonso, 8th Piastri, 7th Perez, 6th Norris, 5th Hamilton. I keep forgetting how to read. 4th Russell, 3rd Leclerc, 2nd Sainz, 1st Verstappen.
I mean, I think it makes more sense than last year,
Oh yeah, it really does.
where
That's
you
what-
had a team in like 4th, but their drivers in about 12th and 13th.
I had an attempt this year. I made more of an effort, and
Good.
I was swapping Joe and Albon because I realised I'd put.
And Nia actually wants to score points this year with her
Why,
prediction.
why did I do that? I put Williams 7th, but their drivers 20th and 16th. Clearly not as much effort.
Wankers.
That's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. yeah.
I got it. Right, okay, I'm ready. I've just finished. And then made a little correction. Okay, 20th. Logan. I don't think that's really a shock to most people. In contrast...
To Ben it is.
Well,
Yeah, to
Ben.
Ben.
You put Ocon.
In contrast to both you, Chris, and Nia, I put the Haas drivers the other way around. Put Kevin Magnussen, then Nico Hulkenberg in 18th. Then I've got Esteban Ocon, then Alex Albon, then Joe, then Bottas, Gasly, Sonoda. In 11th, I've got Stroll. So the top 10, Ricardo, Russell, Alonso, Piastri, Hamilton, Sainz, Norris, Leclerc, Perez, Verstappen. I'm still predicting an absolute monstrosity of a gap between first and second, but Perez is in arguably the best car on the grid by 6 seconds.
But he was last year as well.
Yeah, and he made it closer than it should be. So we could see him ejected, but you know.
How old is Perez now?
Past it, mate. He's deceased.
Too old.
He is
36?
34 years old.
Close.
So I think they say F1 drivers come into their prime at 36 years old. 34 years old, sorry. Turning 35.
So prime Perez, is he going to go and win the championship?
Absolutely not.
Oh, because prime Perez is nowhere near good enough to win the championship.
Prime Perez could not beat drunk Verstappen.
He's actually turned 34 this year. He's already turned 34.
Oh, God.
So, once everyone posts them in the Discord, we'll put out a series of tweets with all our predictions on them. And you'll be able to laugh at us at the end of the season.
Yes.
If Alpine do a McLaren, I'm crying. If they turn up at Bahrain with a shitbox and halfway through the year they turn up with the second fastest car on the grid, I'm not going to be happy.
This is where Alpine just win the first race of the season out of absolutely nowhere. We're all just sitting.
Just ultra sandbagging at Bahrain.
To be fair, can we just say Alpine did improve their livery at testing? They added more paint.
Whoa! It still looks ugly.
Yeah, but it was better than it was. The front wing, it wasn't just black with like 2 blue lines. They coloured more in.
Wow.
There was more blue.
Is that what they're doing on the off season? They're just colouring in. That's why the car's so bad.
Every week off, they colour in a bit more. So by the end of the season, it's actually a full coloured car.
But it's better than it was. So, thanks, Alpine. You've made your car a tiny bit better to look at. Shall we talk the first race of the season then?
Sure.
I suppose so.
Yes, well, that is why we're here. It's a Formula One podcast, you know? I think it's really hard to call round one. I know, obviously, we think we know who's going to win, but in terms of the way the race goes, it could either be really good or horrendous because it is round one.
Probably horrendous.
Yeah. If Max wins by like 20 plus seconds, really can't be bothered for it this year.
Whack.
Yeah. When's it start?
I don't know. They've formalised all of the numbers, so.
And I guess the other question is, will the lap record fall?
No. Pedro de la Rosa forever.
It's been held since 2005. Could it be broken this season?
No.
When was the 2005 race? Like, what? Like...
It was in 2005.
Month. You didn't let me finish. Month.
Hey, there was a substantial enough gap there.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know, is the honest answer.
I found out when WEC starts.
Oh, yeah.
It's the 2nd of March.
Get on.
So it is.
That's the same
This
day.
weekend as well. Come on.
That's the same day.
Get in.
Where is it?
Sadly, it's at Qatar. So it's a yes.
That's why it's on the Saturday as well.
No, I think the race lap record could actually fall.
Is that going to be your bold prediction?
I think it might be, actually. Yeah,
Well,
stuff
Okay.
it.
Because that's new. I like that.
We will have a new race lap record set during the race. Based
I can't
off
wait
the
for it to be
testing
like
time.
4 seconds a lap slower.
Yeah. I'm just going based off the times in testing, which we're not meant to do. But
Also have a very, very important bit of news.
oh,
Hertz Team Jota was fastest on day one of the 2024 test in Qatar. And do you know who drives for them? Jensen Button. So Jensen's gonna win. That's that.
we're here to
Back
talk Formula
to-
1, Ben. No work.
Yeah, wow. Verstappen's gonna break the record again. Yeah, fun. It's exciting, isn't it?
Well, he's never broke the race lap record that's held by Pedro de la
Well, it's
Rosa.
probably the one record that he hasn't broke then, isn't it? Damn, Max, what are you going for this year? Well, I really want to break Pedro de la Rosa's lap record of Bahrain.
There's something to do.
Yeah. Pedro de la Rosa of all drivers.
Do you reckon that's how Pedro de la Rosa introduces himself? Hi,
Yeah.
I'm Pedro de la Rosa,
Yeah, exactly.
current lap record
of
holder at the
Bahrain.
Bahrain circuit.
Don't blame him.
That would be quite a way to introduce himself.
Did he win a race at McLaren? Or...
I might come to regret that being my bold prediction because last year's race fastest lap was a 1:33.9.
In the book, the ink is on
Oh
the
no, I
page.
know. I'm just saying I might regret it.
Mm-hmm.
A lap record's a 1:31.4.
You need a good couple of seconds.
Yeah, they were 2.5 seconds off it last season.
Keep forgetting.
By
about the drink.
Zhou Guanyu set the fastest lap last year. Shall we just get into predictions then?
Yeah.
Richard, podium, please.
Pole, Verstappen.
Oh yeah, we know who's taking pole. Just write Verstappen for everybody.
Everyone happy
Yeah.
with Verstappen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
There you go.
Verstappen. And even Sonia said Verstappen because yes, we're still getting Sonia's results in. I did just text her like 5 minutes ago. Right, I'm gonna go. Oh,
I feel like we should rename fan prediction to Sonia
Predictions.
Predictions.
No,
Sonia
she's
That's the only
Predictions.
one we get.
look. She designed the logo. She's
Yeah.
therefore
Mm.
part of the team,
Yeah.
so she joins the
And
main
she has
predictions. She
been
has
on the
appeared
podcast.
on. So,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for Verstappen to win. Who did I put in my championship prediction? Leclerc second, Norris third.
Nia?
Verstappen to win, obviously.
Can't wait for him to have another engine failure.
That was 2 seasons ago.
Let's go with Sainz. I am just looking at a blank piece of paper right now, trying to think of a name.
I can see it in your glasses.
I know. I'm literally looking at my iPhone. It literally just. You can't. Yeah, you can't see it.
Flashbang. Yeah, nice.
You're welcome. Let's go with Nice. Why
Nice,
not?
okay.
Ben?
Verstappen, Leclerc, Perez.
And I'm going to go Verstappen, Leclerc, Hamilton.
Okay, Sonia went Verstappen, Norris, Sainz. So
Mm.
we've all got slight variations on it.
Yeah. Now it's time for the new segment. Some people have already done it by their podium predictions, but welcome
Wrong.
to the
Yeah, actually,
Perez.
We predict where he qualifies as well,
Yeah.
Yeah, but
not just
you've
where he finishes.
God.
Yeah, but
Ben,
well,
play
done
the
half of
jingle.
it then.
Yeah. You're spoiling it. You're ruining it.
Hey Sergio, welcome to Red Bull.
It's
Welcome
the Perez
to the
prediction.
Perez position predictor.
Woo! We've been working on this so long.
Since Mazepin's not here anymore, we'll do the next worst driver.
Yeah, the Perez position predictor is the new Mazepin bingo. Do we just call it P cubed for short now?
E cubed. Yes.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, as they say, we predict his qualifying position and his race position. Ben, qualifying position, please.
P4.
Nia?
Just quality, you said.
Yes, just qualify.
Yeah. Practice 1. Where do you think he's going to finish?
Fifth.
At the midpoint of FP2, what position will Sergio Perez be?
Yeah, exactly. Richard?
I'm going to say he's going to qualify third.
He is going to qualify.
He's going to
Yeah.
qualify.
Let's just start.
He will post a time within the 107% rule.
That's the equivalent of Nia's unexpected DNF.
Yeah, exactly. Just
He will
possession,
qualify.
He will qualify.
possession, he will qualify. Yes.
This year goes so bad at some point. It's just, will he qualify? Yes or no?
I'm going to go for P3. And for the race, Richard.
P4.
Nia, you put him on the podium, did you not?
No.
No.
Oh, that was
Only
Ben.
only Ben put him on the podium. So Ben's already locked in on 3.
Let's go with 7th.
7.
I'm going to go DNF.
Oh. Nice.
Unexpected or...
Well, no, he's predicted it now. It's very much expected.
Exactly, yeah. And bold prediction time. We've already got mine that the lap record will be broken. Ben, your bold prediction, please.
Can I say Perez podium?
No.
Absolutely.
Why
not.
is that? I'm the only one who's got him on the podium.
You put Red Bull first in the Constructors' Championship. Then
Yeah,
you put
it's
Perez about third
Perez.
in the championship.
Yeah.
So no, you can't put Perez
Um,
podium. He's in a Red Bull.
Alpine last. Does that count?
I'll put that out to the committee.
I'll allow it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, why not?
So the Alpine last is P19 and P20.
No.
No, it's just last
Yes.
last running
It's
car.
just last place has to be an Alpine.
Okay, well, should be both Alpines.
Last
Okay.
finishing car has to be an
All right.
Alpine.
Okay.
Okay, fair. Nia?
Hmm.
Unexpected DNF. Red card.
It's a really good question.
Richard?
I
Your
want
full
to
prediction,
say
please.
no DNFs. Because it's the
That's
first
very
race
good.
of the season. There's usually one.
Yeah.
So I'm
Last
going,
year, I think there was 3.
Yeah, so I'm going no DNFs.
Yeah, last year, Piastri, Leclerc, and Ocon all failed to finish. And Norris finished 2 laps down.
Yay! Because he had to have air pumped into his car every 5 laps.
I'm gonna go with a pit stop mess up.
Pick a team.
For
Not
anyone.
Ferrari.
For who?
For anyone.
For anyone, because they don't happen very often. So, like, something will go wrong with the pit stop
No.
itself, not like with the
There's
car
the-
thing. Not
There's
like,
40 pit stops near. Guaranteed. You can't say
I mean,
There's
that all
Ferrari.
40 of them pit stops are going to be spectacular.
one no.
And what do you call a mess up? Because like a 3.5 second plus pit stop.
No, not counting that.
Is-
As in, like,
Someone forgets a tyre.
yeah, someone forgets a tire, or like, it. However long it takes doesn't matter. If something else goes wrong with
I
it.
think there needs to be a time limit
So-
on the pit stop.
So other than
I'd
just
say,
us-
right, so how long does it take to change a front wing? Like 8 seconds?
Yeah.
So anything over 8 seconds will count as a mess up.
Okay.
Yeah, fair deal.
Okay.
That's
Or if they've forgotten a tyre, but it's still under 8 seconds, does that count?
We'll
Yeah,
Because it
we'll
is-
review it.
Okay, good.
Because
I
of
think if they
VAR.
pull into the box and there's only 3 tyres sitting there, then you might get it. But it'd be quite impressive if they then got that tyre out and on the car in under 8
Yeah.
seconds.
Like, you get what I mean. Like, something like that. Or like... what
The
was it, a
last
couple
guy
years
with the
ago?
tyre gets run over because he's still getting into position. Yeah.
The-
Or like...
It's
Oh
like
yeah,
the,
like what Kimi Räikkönen did to the Ferrari mechanic.
It's like the
Oh.
F2 clip when the tire just rolls out into the strip, and there's Alex Jakes and the
Oh, there's a
Is it-
tyre in the pit lane.
yeah.
Would it also count if, like, I know a couple of years ago there was a sandwich wrapper in Alonso's car? Would that count as a pit stop mess up?
No, because I
that's
think
what I was
that
originally thinking of.
I thought that
Oh, because that came from the
circuit.
stands.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Because that's what I
A
thought
mechanic
of.
wasn't just sitting scranning a sandwich and
Having a-
dropped it in the
Having a little
car.
munch.
Oh no.
Oops.
I'm a sandwich.
So no, that would not count.
But that's what I thought of when think of this whole thing.
Right,
Fair enough.
Sandwich on the car.
Yeah.
we've got one more set of
Okay.
predictions left.
We do. Lap down showdown.
Back for another year.
Aye.
There's 57 laps.
Yeah,
It
you look
might-
shocked at the mention of lap down
I
showdown.
forgot about that because I thought we were placing it with
No,
Paris predictions.
We are adding. We are not replacing anything.
Oh. Yay, more stuff for me to bullshit out my ass.
So Nia, we'll come to you first. Lap down showdown, please.
To remember how it works.
Who is it going to be? When will they be lapped? How many laps down will they finish?
Sergeant.
Mm-hmm.
And I go back to Old Faithful, 25 2 laps down.
Hey, there it is.
First
First
season, go.
race of the season, and she's already pulling out the
Yeah.
I don't know, just fucking chuck a 25 and 2 on it.
Yeah.
There's a
The
reason for 25,
scenes
not for the
The
2.
when it
scenes when
comes
it
out
comes
as
off, yeah.
25 and 2, yeah.
I'm going to be fuming.
Ben.
Well, I'll predict him to do the performance like he done last year and say Esteban Ocon to be lap first. Lap 35 and 1.
Oh yeah, because Bahrain was the 5-second time penalty to
Yeah.
Auckland circuit.
Yes.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, that. Oh my god, that was where the meme started. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Chris, what you got?
I'm gonna go Sergeant 27-1.
Oh, I've gone Sergeant 28 2.
Whoa! See, the only reason I'm going for 1 is the only person who finished 2 laps down last year was Norris, who had to make a pit stop every 5 laps.
Yeah, that's fair.
So,
But, you know, it's Logan. I'm so sorry. Logan, if you ever actually want to appear on the podcast, I will be nice.
yeah, we're nice
Maybe.
people. Just
Maybe.
funny.
I'll let
Maybe.
we just have to
Yeah,
put
Ben
some
might not.
banter in, you know?
America.
Yeah, Ben might not be,
Get-
but
get the
everyone
f-
else will be okay.
Ben will prepare for the episode by getting the fucking "What the fuck is a kilometer?" and putting it on the Discord soundboard, so that every time Logan speaks, it's just eagles screeching in the background.
Please come on our podcast, Logan.
But yeah, anyway, that wraps up the first race previews. Some Formula One news. It may have already been announced by the time we release this episode, but apparently the Christian Horner investigation is finished. The report, which is over 100 pages, has been given to Red Bull, and a decision is to be announced before Thursday.
Interesting.
If he gets sacked, then my soundboard clip has not aged well.
That is true. You will need a new one.
Yeah, we will need
Yeah.
to find the other one.
Yeah.
Gunter
but
Steiner
yeah.
to Red Bull, anyone? Can you imagine the scenes?
Yeah.
I think he's already got a new job, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's working for Sky Germany, I think.
Yeah.
But, I mean, would you turn down the Red Bull team principal job, though?
To work for Sky Germany. Probably
Yeah,
not. Oh.
I'd be out of there in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
A team that's already set up and in a position to dominate. You just gotta literally go there and say to Sergio, "You do not Fox smash my car," and that's it. You're done. You just tell Max, "Keep going, mate. You're good."
And shrink the pit wall for the sheer hell of it.
Yeah, but they can afford it. They've put the money into it, so they're fine. But yeah,
I love that was one of the first shots I seen of testing was the Haas 3-man pit wall.
I mean, it's
You
a
go
shrewd
Haas.
bit of money saving. If you don't need it, why
Yeah.
not? Must have annoyed the junior categories somewhat because they get lumped in the pit and they're like, we've got the small pit wall now.
We've got Haas. Because I think it's randomly assigned.
Oh, is it? Oh God, I thought they were in like championship order from last year.
No,
it's like
I think
FA
the
Cup
pit
draw.
walls are randomly assigned. Either that or they pay the Formula 1 teams to get to use them. Because it is possible that Prema uses Ferraris because, well, both red.
Both Italian. Then again, aren't Trident Italian as well?
Well, they can use
remember.
RBs, yeah. Who are technically still Italian registered, I think.
Yeah, they're still out of Faenza. Yeah.
But yeah, so that's the F1 news. I don't think there's anything else, really.
We go racing. Everything's a day earlier because religious things.
Yeah.
For the next 2 weeks, it's all a day earlier. So
there was some F1 news actually.
Oh.
Crofty will not be going to every race this season.
Oh my God.
Why?
Now's my chance.
Yeah.
He basically said, I'm getting older, and so I want to spend some more time with the family.
To be fair, the calendar is getting more full.
Yeah.
Just wait till you see what races he's missing. He's been smart.
Has he?
He wasn't at testing either.
No, he
It
wasn't.
doesn't really need to be at testing.
No, and he's missed his fair share of he downscaled his operation, didn't he? Because he'd stopped doing FP1s.
Yeah.
So
he doesn't do any practices, does he?
No, he joins for FP2 and 3.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, we'll have to see how that goes. Does he miss any of the sprint weekends? Because obviously, we'll have to see how it goes with
he will not be at Imola, Austria, or Baku.
Sensible man.
Man.
And he's been replaced by Harry Benjamin.
Oh, get on! Good on Harry.
Yeah.
That's
a 5 to Sky Sports.
What do you know? One of our own. We're claiming it. Yeah, we skyrocketed his.
Yeah, we really did.
We really launch padded him. It's good.
So Harry Benjamin will be doing Formula 1 those 3 weekends. Alex Jakes has signed on for another season of Formula 2 as the lead FOM commentator. And I think I don't know who's doing Formula 3 this season.
It might be Chris McCarthy again.
Because
he started doing that, didn't he? We'll have to confirm that one, but
yeah, we'll find out. When does Formula 3 start?
Are they here this weekend as well? I know F2 is.
No, 2 are. If so, that's going to
is-
be a busy
yeah.
weekend.
1, 2,
Yeah,
and
they're
So
3.
this
here.
weekend,
They're here.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
busy weekend this
F3
weekend.
F3 didn't go to Saudi Arabia last year, but they came to Bahrain. Is that the
Mm.
same this year? They're not going to
Not
Saudi?
going to Saudi. Not going to Saudi.
Is everyone going back to Australia
Who
again?
is?
Yeah, F2
Yes.
goes to Saudi, and then they were
Everyone's going
all
to
in
Australia.
Australia.
Yes.
So that's a long night. Wait, that's perfect. I work nights. I can watch all of it. Oh my god.
And also,
I don't think you have to whisper that. It's like they're not going to hear you.
there's also something we did forget to mention.
Oh.
Alongside pre-season testing week, it was also Drive to Survive week.
Oh.
Was it?
Yeah,
Buxton
and
quote.
alongside-
Oh my god! Did you watch the video I shared?
No, but I think which bit was that for?
Will Buxton, Haas are in a really sticky
Yeah.
situation. It's not even bringing a knife to a gunfight. They're bringing a spoon.
What a quote!
I got sent that one by a mate, and I just literally just burst out laughing in the middle of the staff room at work, and everyone just looked at me like, "What the fuck?"
Hang on, I gotta see this.
There's the Danica Patrick quote that's been getting shared as well.
Oh god.
Oh god.
A racing driver's tool is their hands.
So the feet don't do anything?
That was the comment.
I mean, in some situations.
They're bringing a spoon.
It's the way he says it. They're bringing a spoon.
Look at the spoon.
I mean, I was
Yeah,
going to say, because I know in very select cases, it is just their hands. Like, Billy Munger, Channel 4 presenter
Yeah.
now, he's driven adapted cars that has throttle and brake on the steering wheel. So yes, in that situation, their hands is their tools.
But
But
that does
Formula
not
One-
apply to any Formula One driver.
Formula One has pedals. You need your feet. I mean, I can get in a Formula One car with my hands as my tools. I won't go anywhere though.
No. And another thing that's been shared a lot was they showed the shot of the starting grid in Silverstone.
Oh no.
The problem was it was the start of the Formula 2 race.
There were 6 Red Bulls.
Oh, that's brilliant.
There were now
There was
6 Red Bulls on
22
Formula One
cars on
race.
the grid.
Oh, yeah, there's the one that I sent as well.
The
When-
George Russell one.
It was the start of the race. And
Oh, yeah.
It's the first turn. Russell's struggling.
Literally the first lap, the first corner of the first race of the season. George is struggling. How do you know this? They've been driving for like 200 meters.
To be fair, at that point, Mazepin was in the wall.
No, he at least made it 350.
He's the only
True,
driver
yeah, he
that
got
you
through
could
turn
say
one,
after about 250 yards that they're
Yeah.
struggling.
Yeah, because by that point he's already half a second off the back of the pack. Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I've seen a lot of people saying. The race engineers wouldn't even be talking to the drivers at that point.
No, I think the only time they would is if, and then again, would they have reacted quick enough? Is if like someone had a puncture ahead and they could see them slowing down in the group. But
I don't
even
think
that
so.
would take time.
Yeah, exactly. And not only that, the moments before the Russell is struggling, it was like, oh yeah, you've got a car behind. It's lap one.
Of course, there's a car behind. He's got
There's a
about
car.
he's got about
You don't
10
need
cars
my
behind.
Yeah, there's a car behind. There's a car in front. There's a car to each side. It's fucking lap one.
Yeah, that's your last place. There's a car
Yeah.
behind. Oh no,
No, there's
not.
There's not.
Sorry.
You're just slow.
I didn't realise
Car behind? Who?
it's Max. He's laughing at you.
It's already
Safety
lapped
car
you.
behind. Medical
can't
car
believe-
behind.
Yeah, true. There is a car behind them.
I can't believe Aston Martin hired a NASCAR spotter. On your left. Keep low. Too high.
And the new
Let's
livery.
just have
that
Fernando
asked-
Alonso flying in the air too high.
Yeah, the new livery for the Aston Martin safety cars has been teased because they do always bring them both to Bahrain, but we haven't seen it yet because they sent the Mercedes one out on track for the tests in Bahrain.
Nice. That's eco-friendly.
I don't know which safety car will actually
When
be.
have F1 ever cared about eco-friendly?
They don't.
Apart from like whacking the sky green eco.
Yeah. On like 2 races a year.
Yeah, I don't know which car it'll be this weekend, but I'm sure we'll find out when
know-
it's inevitably deployed.
Isn't it always Aston Martin at Saudi Arabia?
Probably, but I think it was Aston Martin at Bahrain either last year or 2 years ago. So,
Well, we'll soon find out, won't we? So,
and as I say, both cars are there because they did participate in pre-season testing to make sure the cars worked.
speaking of pre-season testing, I did find it interesting that teams had taken only one chassis to pre-season testing. Especially when you've got loose drain covers. Because that's game over. You get a big hole in your chassis, gone. That would be end of pre-season testing.
Yeah, if you got like a Carlos Sainz Vegas incident, that's it.
Yeah. But there were at least 2 teams that I'd heard of that only had one chassis at pre-season testing. Because they were still
Was one of them
working.
Haas?
No, actually, I didn't hear
Oh.
about Haas. I only had it
Oh.
confirmed of Williams and Alpine.
Williams doesn't surprise me, considering a few years ago they missed a day of pre-season testing
Yeah.
because they were late.
Yeah, that was hilarious. I remember I was
They do
sat
have
listening to
screens
them.
on their steering wheels now.
Do
They've
they?
upgraded
Oh my
it.
god, they've
Yeah.
upgraded. Wow.
Yeah, they've got-
Finally.
Yeah.
Welcome to
they've
what,
got screens on their
2014?
steering wheels. Mm.
They have what in Wales?
Screens
they've-
on their steering wheels.
They don't have it built onto
Yeah,
the
they've come to
chassis
Wales.
anymore.
They have decided to pick up and move everything to Wales.
Yeah. They've abandoned Grove.
Yeah.
Fair
I mean,
enough.
Wales is clearly better.
But yeah,
Carmarthenshire.
So-
It's a good place for losers.
Oh, yeah.
but come
yeah,
Saturday,
Oh, yeah.
now's probably a good time to wrap up. It's starting to descend
Yeah,
into
that's
chaos.
the first time in 2024 anyone's been insulted by being called a loser. We're going back to 2004.
So yeah, come Saturday, enjoy the race. Let's hope it's a good
Try.
one.
Try and enjoy the
Um,
race.
Remember that it's
Try.
Saturday.
Imagine Max after winning there.
Gives it the Fortnite take the L dance on top of his car, yeah.
We'll see you next week where we'll be reviewing the Bahrain Grand Prix and
Predicting the
previewing
Saudi Arabia.
Arabia.
Yeah, it's a double header.
yeah, previewing Saudi Arabia.
Can I just
But
jump in
until
before-
then,
Wait. Imagine him doing that, but in Mexico.
Oh my
Wait,
get
god.
off for now. Bye.
He'd be murdered.
That'd be brilliant. That'd be so good.
It would be